Today it's all about moisturizers. Now, there's not much in this world that brings me more satisfaction than creating a product I use daily. Now this recipe has huge benefits for your skin, but it also feels amazing, it's ecological, it's cost effective, and most importantly, it smells divine. I'm Will Wolbioff and thanks for joining me on this video. My channel is all about scent discovery and products that use it. So moisturizers and soaps, sleep remedies. So if you're interested in those kind of things, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. So what is moisturizer and why do we need it? Well, we put our skin through a lot of stress throughout the day, and we actually wash away a lot of our natural oils whilst cleaning. So moisturizers replenish this natural oil and help nourish our skin. Now this recipe is super easy to follow. The raw materials are all pretty affordable and you're just gonna love it. But most importantly, your skin is gonna love it, and I'm pretty sure your family is gonna love it as well. Right, without further ado, let's get this on. As you can see, I spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, and probably too much money on my scents. Now, I probably have about 100 or so essential oils here and about 100 aroma chemicals also to play with. We're just going to use essential oils for this recipe, and we're going to make a blend that is very woody, but it's also got quite a zesty feel to it as well. It uses cedarwood and patchouli, that mixed with sweet orange gives it a really nice rounded, deep body. But then I'm also using lime, bergamot, and juniper berry, which gives it that fresh, zesty feel that you get as soon as you put it onto your skin. So it's a lovely, lovely blend, and one that I think you will enjoy. So let's jump in and tell you all about it. The sweet orange is 8 drops. Sweet orange is fresh, tangy, sweet, and it's true to the scent of the fruit. The patchouli is 4 drops. Patchouli is sweet, hibiscus, aromatic, spicy and woody with a bit of balsamic. The cedarwood is 12 drops. Cedarwood is woody, balsamic, sweet, smoky and slightly camphorous. The juniper berry is 4 drops. Juniper berry is fresh, warm, sweet and woody and pine needle-like. The lime is also 4 drops. Lime is characteristic, it smells just like the fruit. And finally, the bergamot, also 4 drops. Bergamot is refreshing, sweet, citrus, lemony scent with a slight floral undertone. We'll add the vitamin E into the essential oils, that's 10 drops. We'll also add the castor oil, which is 1 tablespoon, into the essential oils. This way, when we come to mix it into the moisturizer, we'll make sure that we get all the good essential oils into the moisturizer mix. And that is the final perfumed oils that we will be adding to the moisturizer. So there is the blend we will be using in the moisturizer. Now the oils we've put in there are scentless, so we can really smell the essential oils. And it's just, the lime and the juniper berry come straight through. And the cedarwood with patchouli and orange just give it this rounded base. It's just, really, it's quite classical. And that's the patchouli and cedarwood. But that's just gonna make such a nice scent in the moisturizer. It really is gonna be super luxurious, this. Right, so let's make the moisturizer then. Now, I'm not sure why I'm wearing a waistcoat, but I started the video with one, so I guess I have to finish. So we will be using mango butter, castor oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter, aloe vera gel, some vitamin E oil, and some beeswax. Now this really is a luxurious, beautiful moisturizer that you're gonna love. Cocoa butter is high in fatty acids, which is why it's often touted for its ability to hydrate and nourish the skin and improve elasticity. Mango butter prevents the signs of aging. The abundance of vitamin E and vitamin C in mangoes help protect your skin from environmental stressors like sunlight, pollution, and even blue light from screens. Coconut oil helps bolster your skin's protective barrier layer, trapping moisture inside and keeping the skin supple and hydrated. Beeswax is being used in this recipe to add a bit more structure to the moisturizer. aloe vera is a miracle raw material. It reduces infection and acne, it lightens blemishes on the face, and it's a great healer. Castor oil is the hip oil in beauty products at the moment. It's wonderful, it can soothe sunburn, moisturizes, it reduces puffiness. It's just a great product. Vitamin E is a nutrient your body needs to support your immune system and help your cells to regenerate. It's also an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. You don't need much equipment for this recipe: a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a dropper pipette, and some basic kitchen equipment. So it is 2 tablespoons of mango butter. Put that into a plastic mixing jug. We'll put this directly over the heat on the water to melt it later on. It is then 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of beeswax. It is then 1 tablespoon of cocoa butter, but that's quite difficult because it's a solid, so I measure out 15 grams instead. And we add that in. We then add 2 tablespoons of the aloe vera gel. And that is all the solids that we can now melt. So you then get a pan on a gentle heat, and then you can add the measuring jug straight into the water, and you can see it begin to melt. The last thing to melt will be the beeswax, and the aloe vera gel won't actually melt and mix in with the oils. You can see it there sitting at the bottom. Now, I've realized whilst editing there's a lot of information in this recipe, so I've made a PDF that you can download. The link's in the description, but make sure you watch the rest of the video to see how it's made. All right, back to the video. So here we have our melted oils. You can see them in there. So we will add the essential oils, castor oil and vitamin E. Then we will get our blender and give it a quick whiz to mix it up. I then get my spatula and I get all of the good moisturizer out. I have this little glass jar that I picked up in a shop here, which is rather nice. So I will decant most of it into this, and then I've also got a little travel pot that I will put some in so I can take it with me in my wash bag. So I'll just use my spatula, scrape off the moisturizer from inside the mixing jug, and I will keep on working it into the pot like this. And hey presto, we have the finished moisturizer. So here we have our finished product. It is super luxurious, a gorgeous consistency. It's a lovely color. It looks extremely professional, something that you just buy straight out of the shops. And to be frankly, it's better than the things you'd buy out of the shops. It smells amazing. If you can see the consistency, I'll just take a little scoop. So it's got a nice firm kind of feel to it. And that just rubs in beautifully. Lovely moisturizer. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope your skin enjoys it. I hope your family enjoys it. And if you've enjoyed it, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. And I will see you on the next video. All right, that's all for now.